Now we're missing light tanks. That was probably not the best decision, was it? And now it will cost to remove. Fucking hell. Yeah, that was probably a terrible decision. Oh well. Yeah, actually, what we can do to avoid this crisis, is to change around our cavalry. In fact, we're gonna change our cavalry around completely once we have the political power. We're gonna make them all motorized because, well, we've got a crap load of trucks, you know. We're gonna make them the motorized divisions without the tanks. Oh, Wacht am Rhein. Yes, yes, Germans. I love the music. It's actually really good. Concentrate in Industry 2. We could go for some air doctrines, I feel like. But they're not going to be that important. What is going to be more important is to get armor, but we can't do that yet. So we finally got the radio. We can get field hospitals and signal companies, which are going to be excellent. Also, maintenance companies are going to be very useful. So let's get that one first, because we're going to be heavily mechanized, so having higher reliability on our stuff is going to be pretty much paramount. And in the meantime, let's get that. What is this? Damn it, oil. Yeah, I said that there was going to be a problem. Fucking Balkans. Nobody likes the Balkans. The combined syndicates do have some oil, and we got a lot of influence with them because obviously they're our friends. But right now, that doesn't seem to be... Ooh, Mexico. Let's give our allies, or future allies, some aid. Obviously, they've got Zapata over here. So, ooh, potentially increases stability. Yes, of course. So, I'm going to take that. And then we're going to get another industrial concern. Artillery producer. Infantry equipment producer. Yeah, infantry equipment producer right now is going to be the most important one. But which one? Defense, soft attack, or... or defense or soft attack. We don't have as much of a selection as for our tanks with our infantry equipment. We're going to definitely take soft attack because nobody likes defense. We're going to be aggressive. Damn it. Looks like our friends over here are doing a little bit better than our friends in Russia. But they've also managed to get themselves cut off in... what is this peninsula? I forget. I forget. It's Delaware, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. There's, like, Rhode Island over here? I don't know. There's Rhode Island around here somewhere. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, this is Rhode Island. Okay. My American geography never gets good. And right now it looks like the American government is in trouble because the Union State is doing very well, along with the combined syndicates doing well. Obviously, they're all at war with each other. In case you didn't realize that, these guys are all at war with each other, except the Pacific states, who are only at war with the U.S. and kind of neutral. In fact, it does look like the U.S. is kind of focusing on them, because the Pacific states have only taken a few scraps of terrain. So we got that great scientific spirit. Good. So now our nation is fully geared up towards war in terms of that. We could go for our diplomacy, or we could go for our army. Right now our army looks like it's going to be very important because we would like some extra army experience. However, the main problem is our path doesn't really give us army experience. The Grand Army Reform. Modern equipment, Alpine forces, no, none of that. We're going to need to get some army experience somewhere. Maybe further military, no. Military science, oh, that's really useful. That's a lot of research. Damocles project, that's for nukes. Take down Germany. Military buildup is also going to be useful. And then calibrating the economy, that's also nice. So we're going to take some of this. I would really like this to not be political power, but it to be army experience. But it does look like, ooh, mass conscription. Yeah, right now, Oh, 7% factory output. Yes, please. We're gonna get working women. So now we have an extra research slot. What can we do with it? Not that much right now, but soon enough we will have a lot of options. Could go for naval or for aircraft. Not really important. Are we even producing tactical bombers? Production. It's always hard to find the right tab. No, we're not. Tactical bombers. Okay, so in terms of actually the overall queue, what's happening? Okay, so we've got the infantry equipment, and we're starting to produce enough of it. In fact, we've got more than enough. So let's bring that down again. And then are we producing that self-propelled artillery? Because that's very important. We are. Good. And now we need oil. We're getting that from Mexico. Yeah, air doctrines. Starting to look pretty useful. Motorized rocket artillery, not yet. I'm gonna get Signal Company. Okay, let's get some pretty huge army maneuvers. Because right now, the main thing is gonna be to farm some extra... Yes, farm. I just said farm. Some extra experience. What focuses are the Germans going for? Military reform. The main problem would be if they want to take focuses that screw with us, which would be the Kaiserbund proposal and aid our allies. But for now, it does look like the Germans are going to be sitting still. Russia has made a lot... Whoa! The Swiss Confederation actually brought over some world tension. So here's our main air force. So let's actually... No, fuck you. Let's actually make it a little bit better. Yeah, gotta improve our organization a little bit on that. That's just carrier aircraft. Good. We could also do some maneuvers with these guys. Yeah, because we really need that army experience to be up-notch, top-notch, etc., etc., etc. We've got 20 Comet Whiff on this end, but we're gonna need to switch that around because of the self-propelled artillery. I dislike this. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of self-propelled artillery if we want to make this work. 21 is a very, very strange number. And for now, we're gonna avoid tankering it. And now we can add a lot of divisions to our queue. Our main problem is going to be light tanks. Okay, so what can we do to improve the production of that? I don't know. I guess this is going to be another part. Yeah. Or maybe I've actually cut it already. Depends on how I'm going to do the editing. Oh well. So I'm going to see you next time. Or, yeah, let's just continue. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Right now we're getting that nice working women for some very good modifiers. After that, I could go for the mission to the Bafia Commune. One of the following must be true. Is a war with national France, Ottoman Empire, Morocco. So we're not gonna get that. Oh, the Spanish Civil War hasn't happened. Not yet, at least. Very interesting. Do the Germans still have Black Monday? Yes, they do. That's good for us. As long as that is the case, then we can still catch up to them. Or catch up to them. Haha, very funny. Military buildup. Calibrating the economy. Does that give you any land doctrine modifiers? No, only air doctrine and naval doctrine and blah 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 blah. Let's go for the military buildup. Gonna fortify the border, and then get some extra stuff underway. Construction 2. Excavation 2 is not really useful. We could go for some radars, actually. That's gonna help our air defense by a lot. But I feel like, how is our carrier construction going? Yeah, it's gonna be in 3 weeks. 10th of March. So a month. So if we want to research a second carrier... Oh! We're already... Okay, fine. Never mind. Never mind. I thought that we were building a shitty one. We're gonna have to rename it because it wasn't renamed. The classes of ships aren't renamed, so we don't really like Joffre. He's not exactly the model political figure for the Commune. Now, what could we go for? Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these improve self-propelled artillery. The medium tank, though. The medium tank. That could be a good research. Actually, we should catch up on equipment over here. Yeah, we should do that. And also, we do have some extra planes. Looks like fighters. Yeah. Are we building interwar fighters, or is it just because the other ones are being replaced? Yeah, I think it's because the other ones are being replaced. Yeah, we're gonna like to have a big air force, but unfortunately I think the Germans are gonna outdo us on the air force department. What is this? Swiss surrender. What? Why would that give you... Oh, probably because the more we expand, the more they are gonna gear up for war. Yeah, most likely. Oh, 2 militia divisions. Corps de Romandie, Frontier de Genève. Okay, so those are the militias that we absorbed in the Romandy district. I guess we're gonna change around their templates over to mountain divisions. Yeah, because they're gonna be much more useful to us on that way. Ooh, National Protection Alliance declared war on Shanxi. Over here, that's Yunnan. They became the National Protection Alliance. China's very complicated, just as it is in this standard game, as it was in real life. Oh, we've still got some oil problems. Need more oil. Thanks, Mexico. And then we're gonna need some rubber. Ooh. Gonna buy more from the Netherlands. And we do have some extra military factories. Now, what can we build that's gonna help us? Light tanks, yeah. Not really hard decision. Okay, this guy seems to be fully ready. Elastic defense. It's good. Gonna go for motorized infantry, all infantry, motorized infantry. Yeah. Gonna go for the infantry improvements. Army experience definitely seems to be a little bit more rare in this mod. And right now, Finland is gonna bite the bullet. Oh, they've actually managed to take the non-renamed Leningrad. Apparently, the city names are hard-coded in the game. So, Leningrad over here can't be renamed to Petrograd. Stalingrad down here also can't be renamed to Tsaritsyn. Any other Soviet city names, sorry. Gorky can't be renamed to Nizhny Novgorod. Yeah, Nizhny Novgorod. Kuibyshev. Is that a Soviet name? Or is it just a Russian name? I don't know. Kazan, definitely not. Perm. Sverdlovsk, definitely. I'm not sure. Is this Yekaterinburg? No, that's too far east to be Yekaterinburg. I don't know. Yeah, all these. Wait, it could be Yekaterinburg. Should I have to look it up? I'm actually fucking looking it up right now. What is the normal name for Sverdlovsk? Who knows? Who knows, really? Sverdlovsk. May refer to Yekaterinburg. Okay. My memory served me well. Okay. Maintenance company over here. Could go for motorized rocket artillery, but I feel like there's no real use for them right now. Their soft attack is pretty ridiculous comparatively to our lovely self-propelled. And that's gonna close it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so it looks like the self-propelled artillery is better in every regard. We could get paratroopers. Although, since we don't have to fight over and cross the channel, there's really no need for them. So let's get the infantry equipment improvements underway. We could wait for very good stability, but I feel like it's not worth it, at least not now. We're gonna fill out our industry a bit. Tactical bomber producer. Ooh. Air defense and air attack. Not really that useful. I would have liked ground attack, actually. Air defense and agility for fighters. Small tank producer regular. Medium tank producer unskilled. Why Somia unskilled, damn it. They made some really good tanks. Atelier de construction de poteux. Soft artillery, towed artillery, or towed anti-tank, towed artillery, and towed anti-air. There's nothing for self-propelled artillery, though, which is a problem. 12% extra defense is not bad, actually. So I could take Bayonne. I could also take... these are the same, unfortunately. I could also... Ooh, minus 16% production cost on fighters. Oh, boy. That's actually nice. Battleships. Capital ship producers do not improve carrier construction, which is unfortunate. And we have two very expert fighter production guys, so I guess we're gonna take those. That's gonna... Oh, wow, one per day. Look at that. Ottoman Empire declared war on Kurdistan. Oh, here's Kurdistan. Yeah, as you can see, the crisis in the Ottoman Empire has started to appear, and the Ottoman Empire is usually able to defeat Kurdistan easily. However, it doesn't look like the Baghdad-Tehran, no, not Baghdad, the Cairo-Tehran axis got formed. Only the Cairo-Riyadh or Cairo-Mecca axis. They might declare war on the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, this is a new faction that formed, as you can obviously see. And there is the Holy League. Ooh. So oh, Bonomi. Okay. So the social liberals are in power in Italy, but they have managed to form the Holy League. Very strange that they haven't brought in Spain. Would have thought that they would have brought in Spain with this alliance, but doesn't look like they have the option to do that. Modern education system. Oh, very nice. Interventionism, Holy League. Oh yeah, they've invited Bulgaria. Yeah, but Bulgaria is already part of the partition pact. The Belgrade Pact seems to have won the war. And yeah, in fact, Italy is at war with that. They're allied with Ireland too. Oh, they've got Michael Collins over here in Ireland. And then Portugal as well. Interesting. Yeah, Kaiserreich is very complicated in these diplomatic deals, which is why I like it. We could go for the mission to the Barfia Commune. Yes, we're going to take that. It's a very quick focus. It's going to help our comrades over here. In fact, I'm pretty sure the British are supposed to have a mission over here as well, but I don't know. Does look like they have a huge army compared to their adversaries, which is really good. Unfortunately, their adversaries, well, not the Princely Federation, unless they manage to secure German support, but their adversaries do have a lot of diplomatic advantages over them, especially the Delhi, Dominion of India. They have the support of the Entente, which is nothing to be laughed at, even if the Entente is sort of the weaker one of the factions. So here's the declaration of war from Egypt over the Ottoman Empire. Tripolitania is part of the Ottoman Empire as well. It's a puppet. And they've declared war on Cyprus. Cretan Sultanate? How did that happen? Oh, that's hilarious. It looks like because normally at the start of the game, Crete is given as part of like a German-ish mandate protectorate thing. They're allied with Albania. Well, they only have a very good opinion of Albania, but that's hilarious. They also have very good opinion with Armenia. That's quite hilarious. Yeah, essentially, the Kurdistan parties, no, okay. Essentially now we're going to have Ashamite Arabia and Egypt against the Ottoman Empire, and it looks like the Iranians managed to declare war anyway. Have they joined the Axis? No, but they might. Who knows? Looks like they've declared war independently, though. Gonna get that lovely decryption. Mission to the Barfia Commune. They're gonna get the event. And they're gonna get stuff, and they're gonna like it. Let's get some infantry equipment bonuses, because we're gonna have that available soon enough. So, some new infantry weapons would be nice to have. Then after that... Oh, Signal Company. Good. Field hospitals, obviously. How is the conflict over here going in China? Doesn't look like any changes have happened. The Qing and the Gesellschaft are pretty static. Japan also seems to be static, which is interesting. Usually there's also a Korean revolt, but it looks like they managed to fuse that. Yeah, over here, obviously the Triad Syndicate and the Legation Cities, they're both very weak, and they have to amphibious assault each other, so they're basically going to stay and be at a civil war for eternity. So basically the Triads are de facto independent now, which is hilarious. I've never played as the Legation Cities, but I heard it's pretty fun. I mean, who wouldn't like ridiculous Chinese mafia dealings in your game? Because, you know, that's what you get when you play the Legation Cities. Okay. My main army. Could I give you guys some... Okay, hold on. I could change you all to... so these are the Proletarian Infantry Divisions. Could change you over to the Fire Support, which is just with artillery. Could do that. Could do that. Are these guys all infantry? Looks like it. So let's change them over to infantry support, artillery support equipped. That's gonna give them some problems, but oh well. Gonna do it. I'm gonna have to speed up our production of artillery a little bit. Getting that up top, so that new military factories, and we're building civilian factories again. Damn it. Not really micromanaging what's happening with my factories. Our popularity is rising. We have already got a high popularity, right? Yeah, but we could go to very high, so why not? 81% popularity. Good. Okay, so now we can get the divisions that are fully equipped over to having... Oh, I was paused. Over to having a regular level as well. And these guys are... everyone with fire support. Or... some of them don't have fire support, but oh well. Oh, wow. More popularity. Good. So now we've got very high party popularity, which means it's gonna give us some more political power. Very nice. Okay. So is our carrier operational? Yes, it is. Let's make a new name for it because I don't like Joffre. Let's rename it. What could we name it? The other one is named Command Test. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. We could go just with our. Could go with cities. Yeah, let's just go with cities. I'm gonna go with Paris. The most boring name ever. Oh, actually, we should change the composition of our air wings on our carriers. Because that's right now half and half, which I dislike. How can we change that? Right, in the Air Force tab. Where is the Air Force tab? Over here. Over here, let's see. Actually, it's more fighters, which is, well, a death sentence. Oh, it's a long way to Tipperary. That's definitely copyrighted. I've had terrible experiences with It's a Long Way to Tipperary in other mods. Because it's not the only mod that uses that song. Because, well, it's good. Everyone likes It's a Long Way to Tipperary, but it's... oh, there's actually a lot of things happening in National France. Gonna get to that as soon as possible. 15, getting to 55 is 40. Perfect math. Wow. Would you look at my perfect math skills? Okay. So there's a revolt happening in the south of National France. Not sure if it's because they... Yeah, they probably took the De Gaulle plan, did they? Continuation of the Pétain presidency. Pied Noir for suffrage. National France is very interesting to play. Yeah, they've taken the De Gaulle plan. Essentially, there's two different military strategies that National France could go with. There's the De Gaulle plan and there's the Darlan plan. The Darlan plan, Darlan being an admiral, focuses on the navy and fortifications, essentially being a defensive plan. And the De Gaulle plan focuses on getting a big army together and trying to cross the pond over and try to get to us. So it's the one that we like the least, probably. In general, the De Gaulle plan leads to a lot of problems with the native conscription, which usually gain free infantry divisions in Algiers. Yeah, essentially, at the start of the game, they have a bit of a problem. Is it represented? France in exile, yes. Minus 50% through group of population factor. In fact, I would have expected it to be a little bit more. Yeah, I would have expected it to be a little bit more, but oh well. Looks like they have some ways to compensate. Because essentially they are a French government in a non-French majority area, so they have those problems. And if they go with the De Gaulle plan, they will anger a lot of the populations around here by conscripting them into the army. So right now the Tuareg Confederation have decided to declare independency, and now they're doing some various raiding. And then Guinea down here is also declared independence. They're not syndicalist, which is a problem, but you know. Okay, German Empire down here. There's also Liberia. Yeah, Liberia also has a chance to get involved, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the game yet in terms of development. So we've gotten the modern equipment, and then down here it looks like we don't have anything else to do because we need to be at war with Nationalist France, or we need to have the CNT having revolted. Could take some air foci. Rocket development. Women in your country are allowed to become military pilots. That would be useful, just to have some less impact on our manpower. And then also Navy focus would be excellent for that juicy carrier production cost reduction. But I feel like we could go for tank divisions. And then move on to getting these. Also calibrating the economy would be really useful. Well, let's get all of the army things to prepare for war, and then let's get Alsace or war, Alsace-Lorraine or war. Essentially, after World War One, the Germans have also taken some other parts of France, which we don't like, but we're gonna retake them soon enough. Don't worry, and we're gonna liberate Germany. Okay, so we've got the oil. Damn it. Yeah, small countries are very unreliable with their oil. Doesn't look like they can deliver any. I wonder why. Influence. Let's see who can give us some oil. Romania. Now that the war is over, hopefully their oil production is back on track. And then Iran. There's conflict over here, so the Iranian oil is not entirely safe for us to acquire. I guess we could go for some more Venezuelan oil, but looks like we're gonna have to. I don't want to give civilian factories to the American Union state, because that would be actively working against. Oh shit. Well, we're gonna do it with the Pacific states, because that's a little bit less scummish. It looks like our friends got demolished, which is a problem. Ooh, Brazil declared war on the United Communes of Brazil. It looks like socialists took over in Brazil. That's great, but there's a civil war. Vargas, okay, hi. The Republicans are autocrats. Interesting. Improved infantry equipment. Now we do have that nice research bonus from taking infantry weapons, so we're gonna get the weapons too. We've got some more aircraft available to us. Nice. We're starting to get quite a big air force assembled, which is what we like. We don't like not having an air force. You know, in fact, before going after Germany, is there a way that we can go after the Italian Federation? There's Unite Italy. Fortify the German border, calibrating the economy. Doesn't look like it. Whoa, 42% world tension. What happened? Looks like just the peace treaty in Balkans. Fucking Balkans. And there's a lot of Entente business with France. And then Oman. Yeah, then there's the business in the Middle East. Looks like Iran is actually doing really well, which might be good for us because we don't like the Ottoman Empire at all. National France took one state, Rep Guinea. And now they're probably going to go after the Tuareg Confederation, which is obviously going to lead to their downfall. I mean, look at this. They have 11 divisions, and Nationalist France does have quite a lot of them. An invasion navy. Ooh. The Vaisseau de la Libération. Yeah, you're liberating nothing, don't worry. 10 units of French convoy is added to the national stockpile. Okay, interesting. Now we've got the decryption. Not really sure if encryption does anything, so we're gonna stay clear of that for now. Don't really need repair speed, so we're gonna go for concentrated industry. Some more fighters are available to us. Obviously, since we've taken that fighter producer, we're starting to mass produce fighters at a ridiculously fast pace. 1.34 per day with just 5 factories is actually ridiculous. Alright, now I'm going to end it, and I'm going to get back to you soon enough with some more Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich, the Commune of France.